This is question number 2 from summer 2021. Question number 2. Figure 1 shows a sketch of the curve with the equation y equals to 4 to power x. A copy of figure 1, labeled diagram 1, is shown on the next page. A part. On diagram 1, sketch the curve with the equation y equals to 2x first part and second part y equals to 4 to power x minus 6. So label clearly the coordinates of any points of intersection with the coordinate axis. So here, uh, just for the understanding, just to get the idea, okay, where is the graph of y equals to 2 to power x relative to this y equals to 4 to power x. So this basic working you can do quickly. Like for x is equals to 1, for x equals to 1, uh, using this y equals to 4 to power x, for x equals to 1, y is equals to 4 to power 1, which is equals to 4. So 1 comma 4 is the point on this graph. And for x equals to 0, y equals to 4 to power 0, which is 1. So 0 comma 1, yes, I marked it here. So this value is 1. The value of y is 1 here. And for x equals to minus 1, y equals to 4 to power minus 1 for 0.25. So yes, so these are the points, different roughly positions of the points on the graph of y equals to 4 power x. So in order to draw the graph of y equals to 4 to power x relative to this, you'll have to carefully mark the points at least for these 0, 1 and minus 1. So keep in mind that this is part A, A part 1, and A part 1 is y is equal to 2 to power x. So the same points you can use, like for x equals to 0, what is y? Y is equals to 2 to power 0, which is 1. So 0 comma 1. So this point is common to the graph of y equals to 4 power x and y equals to 2 to power x. Next, yes, x equals to 1. Previously, we have 4 answer. 1 power, comma 4 for y equals to 4x. So for x equals to 1, y is equals to 2 to power 1, which is 2. So 1 comma 2. Obviously, 1 comma 2 means below that. So this is the point on the graph of y equals to 2 to power x. So one point is 0 comma 0 comma 1. 0 comma 1. So this is 0 1. This is yes 1. And 0 1 1 2, this point is 1 2 roughly. And for x equals to minus 1, y is equal to 2 to power minus 1, which is 1 over 2, 0 0.5, and 0 0.5 means slightly above that. So above, for minus 1 it was 0.25, and for this it is minus 1 comma 0.5 for the graph of y equals to 2 to power x. So this is above that. So you just using the points, these green points here, you can draw the graph, a sketch for the graph of. So passing through these points, let me draw the right part first, and then we can draw the smooth curve should be there, because y equals to 4 power is a smooth curve. Mm, and here it is above that. This is the graph of y equals to 2 to power x. And this point is common. For 0, the answer is 1. Y equals to 4 power x minus 1. So it was y equals to 4x, and yes, we have this. This is basically translation 0 minus 6. So if you translate the graph of uh, for y equals to 4 power x 0 minus 6, so we get the graph of, get the graph of y equals to 4 power x minus 6. So the whole of the formation will be 6 units below. So simply the whole of the formation of y equals to 4 power x will be, so it will slide 6 units down to each and every point. So, and for this, I can draw the reference line, because the graph of y equals to 4 power x was getting closer and closer to the x-axis on the left-hand side. So x-axis, so this is the new position of the x-axis, and 6 units below, this is y equals to minus 6. This is y equals to minus 6. And then what I can do using a different color, so whole of the formation will be down, will be 6 units down. So this point, this value is 1. This value is 1. So 1 minus 6 would be minus 5. So this value is 5 because 5 units below. And then I can draw again a smooth curve like, so it would be uh, and on the left hand side it will get closer and closer to the dotted line. This is minus 5, and this graph, which is y equals to 4 power, this is y is equals to 4 power x minus 6. This graph is crossing the x-axis at a point here, roughly. So how to find this point? This is basically the x-intercept of the graph of y is equals to 4 power x minus 6. And for the x-intercept, what you can do, you can for the x-intercept, you can you put y equals to 0. If y is equals to 0, it is 4 power x minus 6. So 4 power x is equals to 6. By taking log on both sides or by using the definition of log, x is equals to log of 6 to the base 4 by using the basic definition of the log. So x is equals to log of, so this value when y equals to 0 is x is equal to, because this was the requirement to find the points where the graph crosses the coordinate axis. So crosses the coordinate axis means x and y axis. So yes, we have we have all the graphs there. Y equals to 4 power x, y equals to 2 power x, and y equals to 4 power x minus 6. Second part is, B part is, the graph of y equals to 2 power x meets the curve y equals to 4 power x minus 6 at point P. Use algebra to find the exact coordinates of P. So y equals to 2 power x and y equals to 4 power x minus 6. So B part, y is equals to 2 to power x and y is equals to 4 power x minus 6. Find the coordinates of P. P is the point of intersection of these two graphs. So for the point of intersection, we solve them simultaneously. Solving them simultaneously. So solving simultaneously these two equations, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So 4 power x minus 6 is equals to 2 to power x. So using the algebra. So we have 2 power x, and for there's no match. 4 power x can be written as 2 to power 2 with power x. Solving equation. So equating them, solving simultaneously, first of all, 2 to power 2x, 2 to power 2x minus 6, uh, minus 2 to power x, or just 2 to power x. So we have 2 power x and we have 2 to power 2x. Now 2 power x, let 2 to power x is equals to, let this be equals to u. If you take this as u just for the convenience, so after squaring, it would be 2 power x equals to u squared. So for solving this equation, first we equated y, and as a result we are obtaining this equation, and this equation is containing 2 power x and 2 power 2x. The smaller one is 2 power x, so I'm taking that thing as u. So if u is 2 power x, then by squaring both sides, this actually I squared both sides. So when I squared both sides, u squared is 2 power x. So what you can do, above equation can be written in the form in terms of u. 2 power 2x is u minus 6 is u square minus 6 is equals to u. So u square minus u minus 6 is equals to 0. And yes, solve this equation for the values of u square minus 3u plus 2u minus 6 equals to 0. U is common, u minus 3 plus 2 is common, u minus 3 is equal to 0. And we have two values for u plus 2 and u minus 3 is equals to 0. So because of this, I can move here. U is equals to minus 2, u equals to minus 2, and u equals to 3, and u was equal to 2 to power x. So let's make a column here. And after making this column, I can shift the solution there. So u equals to minus 2 and u equals to 3. U equals to minus 2 and u equals to 3. U equals to minus 2, u equals to 3, u is 2 to power x is equals to minus 2. This is not possible. So here 2 power x is equals to 3. If 2 power x equals to 3, I can again use the definition of log. This is actually x is equals to log of 3 to the base of 2. This is x value, and this was not possible because you can't get negative 2 by assigning any power to x. So 2 power x cannot be minus value. So this is not possible. This is wrong thing. So x is equals to log of 3 to the base 2. The question was to solve. So solve the equations. If 2 power x is equals to 3, so normally what we do when we find the value of x or y, we use that value in either equation 1 or in equation number 2. So here I'm using this in equation number 1. So instead of using x is equals to log of 3 to the base 2, why not to use this value 2 power x straight away to 3. So put in 3, y is equals to 2 power x, and 2 power x, yes, we have calculated as 3. So we have the y value again. So finally, the P has the coordinates, the point of intersection of these two graphs. The point of intersection of these two graphs is P is equal to log 3 to the base 2, the x coordinate, and 3, this is the point of intersection of the graphs, means this point. This point is the point of intersection of the graph of y equals to 2 to power x. So this is the P point, and P point has the coordinates log of 3 to the base 2, comma 3. So this is the solution to question number 2. This is question number 6 from the same paper. A circle has the equation x square minus 6x plus y square plus 8y plus k, where k is a positive constant. Given that the x-axis is tangent to the circle, find the value of k. The circle meets the coordinate axis at point R, S, and T. Find the exact area of the triangle RST. So for solving this question, we need this knowledge, the basic knowledge that if the circle has the equation, there are two, basically we know that two forms of the circle. The one form is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. If this is the structure for the equation of circle, the center is minus g minus f. Minus g is actually the coefficient of x, you can see as 2g. So this is the negative of half of that coefficient. So you can equate the coefficient of x to 2g and coefficient of y to f, and in this way you can find f and g, and c is the last constant, and you can use the values here in these two formulas for the center and the radius to find the center and radius for any circle. So we have x square minus 6x. We have x square minus 6x plus y square plus 8y plus k is equals to 0. X square plus y square. You can also use completing square method, but it's easier to use this concept. The coefficient of x is 2g. Here is minus 6. So 2g is equals to minus 6. Let 2g equals to minus 6. And the coefficient of y is 2f in the formula. So 2f is equals to 8 and c is equals to k. G from here is minus 3, F from here is 4, and C is K. The formula for the center is minus G minus F. So I can write the center minus G minus F means 3 comma minus 4 if you use these values of F and G which we have calculated. And in this way you can also write the radius in terms of, so 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4 is the center, and radius can be r is equals to g square plus f square minus c with under the root. So radius is g square means this is g value, g square means 9 plus f square means 16 minus the value of c is there, which is k from above, and with under root. So radius is 25 minus k here. So this is the radius. So after identifying the radius and the center, important condition, given that x-axis is tangent to the circle. X-axis is tangent to the circle. X-axis is tangent to the circle. Circle is there with the center. So just I can draw a rough, I can get the idea from by drawing this circle, and the center is 3 comma minus 4 and 3 comma minus 4, and x-axis is tangent. So clearly this line is the tangent and this is the x-axis. You don't need to draw the y-axis, but this is the x-axis and x-axis is tangent. So why I'm drawing it above the circle? Because of this the coordinates 3 minus 4 means below the x-axis. So in this way, we have the radius of the circle. You can identify the radius of the circle as, yeah, so yes, the radius of the circle is, so obviously 4 units down. So the radius is 4. So from this working, from this statement, according to the, as x-axis tangent to the circle, I can write as x-axis is tangent to circle and center is 3 minus 4 means below the x-axis. So I can write the radius is equals to 4. So radius is 4. So radius is 4 and this was also the radius. So what I can do, I can write 25 minus k, which is the radius in terms of k is equals to the radius, which is 4. For the value of k, I can square both the sides. 4 is square, square root cancels with the square and equals to 16. And finally, k is equals to, you can simplify for the value of k. The k value is 25 minus 16 is equals to k, and k is equal to 9. So this is the solution to part A for 3 marks. Find the value of k. So identify the center and the radius and apply common sense and use the condition that the x-axis is tangent to the circle. So just draw a rough sketch with the center 3 minus 4 and x-axis is above and this is 3 units. The center is 3 units below because of this minus 4, 3 units below the x-axis. So easily you can identify the radius as r equals to 4. So after identifying the radius, then equate this r equals to 4 to that radius which we have calculated in terms of k, which was 25 minus k under root, and so you can square and get the answer for the value of k. The second part is uh, a circle meets the coordinate axis at point R, S, and T. Coordinate axis means x-axis and y-axis. Find the area of the triangle RST. Find the area of the triangle RST. So we have the circle equation and the value of k is there. So circle equation is there. Circle equation. Circle is now x square plus y square x square plus y square minus 6x plus 8y minus 6x plus 8y plus k, and k is equal to 9. This is the equation of circle. Meets the coordinate axis. So meet on the x-axis. On the x-axis, y is equals to 0. So if y is equals to 0, we have x minus 3 whole square midterm break or direct method. So x minus 3 is equals to 0 means x is equals to 3. So x equals to 3 means point is 3 comma 0. You can label this as either uh, R or S or T, any letter you can use for this point. So on the y-axis, on the y-axis, on the y-axis, x is equals to 0. So in the same equation of circle, because this circle crosses the coordinate axis at point P, R, S, and T. So on the y-axis, put x equals to 0. If x equals to 0, this equation is now y square minus plus 8y plus 9. Midterm break not possible. So apply the formula, quadratic formula minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2 into a. So square root of uh, 8 square minus 4 into 1 into 9 over 2. So you can use calculator for this simplification. Inside is coming as 64 minus 36. So using calculator, 64 minus 36 is root 28, whole divided by 2 is there. Next is y is equals to minus 8, or you can use directly the calculator for the answer. So this simplifies to simple 2 root 7. 2 root 7 divided by 2. 2 is common in the numerator and minus 4 plus minus root of 7 using the equation mode of the calculator. You can find the answer directly, but better to show this working. So minus 4 plus minus root 7. So these are there are two values for y coming as. So 0 was the value of x, minus 4 plus root 7, and 0 minus 4 minus root 7. So R, S, and T, you can label this point as R, this as S, this as T. So after finding R, S, and T, you can just get an idea. 3 comma 0 is R. Using these values in decimals, say roughly this point is minus 4 plus root 7 minus 4 plus root 7. And this is minus 4 minus root 7. You can verify through calculator, and by drawing these points R, and this is S, this is T, 0, comma some. So we have the triangle. This is the triangle whose area is required. So this triangle is there. So this triangle, uh, R, S, and T, these are the points. And using uh, the formula for the area of triangle, half into base into height. So this uh, side can be taken as the height 3. You can find this length. This length is basically the difference of the two, minus 4 plus root 7 minus 4 minus root 7, the difference of these two on the minus 4 plus root 7 plus 4 plus root 7. This goes with this 2 root 7. So this length is 2 into root 7. And the area is half into base. So this can be taken as the base. This is the base, 2 root of 7 into this can be taken as the height. So this goes with this. 3 root 7 is the area of the triangle RST.